Hello, I'm Sexy Jesus, and welcome to Spyro Year of the Dragon. Now, this one right here is probably my least favorite out of the original 3 games. Though it's still pretty good, don't get me wrong, it's pretty good. But, yeah, it's not my favorite. Number 2 is my favorite, then first game is my second. But, number 3 is very good, and I already plan to play the 3 games, so here we go, our final adventure of the original games. I don't know if I'll ever play any other Spyro games. Definitely not Enter the Dragonfly, because that's horrible, but probably at some point in the future. It's been a little while since I It's been a little while since I uploaded. I took a small break after I finished Resident Evil. I kind of plan to do that. Like after I finish a game, I'll take a few days off and all that, so that way I can sort of refresh and I don't get burnt out. Oh yeah, I forgot that this one you could actually select your icon, like I would pick any other one other than Spyro. Come on now. I wouldn't want Hunter or Moneybags, or who would actually? But yeah, this is introducing us to the story. They're sneaky. Like, is it nap time? Just all the dragons sleep at once? No wonder they get turned to stone and stuff. Nobody's on guard. Hey, how you doing? Stupid. You can't do nothing right. I'm the only one who can do anything.
We managed to capture the eggs, Your Highness. Every last one.
Excellent. Maybe you will amount to something after all. Now, go guard the tunnels. Stop anyone from coming through.
Where are the eggs?
The holes came out on the other side of the Dragon Worlds. We found some of the eggs, but they were too heavy to carry back.
The other side of the world?
The Forgotten Worlds. Spyro, you'll have to go. Nobody else can fit down the holes.
Yeah, come on, let's go!
Find the eggs and bring them back, Spyro. You're our only chance.
You got it!
Yeah, see, obviously I get all my powers back from the second game. Okay, so, first off, how is there a second world under our world? How does that make any sense? And how come it wasn't mentioned in the second game? Like, somehow I feel like that would have been important to know that there was like this evil sorceress under our world, and the world has portals to other worlds, if that makes any sense. It's crazy. But yeah, anyway, the main gimmick of this one is that we're going to save the baby dragons, or the dragon eggs. This one also has a pretty unique theme. In fact, all the games, the first 3 games, they all have this unique vibe to them. Like each one just has their own music where you know it's like from that game. Like this music here, like you could tell that this is like, you can tell it's the music from the 3rd game. I haven't recorded a Let's Play in like a week, so I'm a little rusty, so you'll have to excuse me while I try to get back in the swing of talking. I just saved Isabel. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to even complete a level, because this main world here is actually pretty big. Oh.
So, you're the one in charge of rescuing the eggs, huh? How sad. Look here, Dragon. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and crawl back up that hole you came through. Those eggs belong to us now, and I've hidden them in places you'll never find in 1,000 years. Besides, even if you could find an egg, our expertly trained armies will dispose of you and take it back. Do I make myself clear? If I find you here again, I am going to be very angry, and you won't like me when I'm angry.
She totally didn't steal that from the Incredible Hulk, but anyway, let's completely ignore her because she's pointless and useless, and continue collecting eggs and gems and all that. And I think that this is probably the main reason why I like this one the least, is the fact that it has so many characters you can play as. It's just like they added in 5 or 6 new characters you play as, including Sparks, if that makes any sense. The main reason being is that they wanted to keep the game more interesting and not just be, oh, you're Spyro doing stuff again. But somehow I feel like they overdid it a bit.
Spyro! My, how funny to see you here. Why, I haven't seen you since we defeated Ripto in Avalar. Well, my business went into a slump after you left, so I came here and struck up a nice deal with the local sorceress. Lovely woman she is. Seems to be very fond of dragons, too.
First off, his voice is different, and 2, basically he went out of business, and so now he's in the business of slavery. He's enslaving all these animals and selling them to me. What is this?
Sorceress has asked me to guard Sheila the kangaroo. I suppose if you had a bit more money, I'd be willing to let her escape. Then you could keep her for a pet or something.
300 gems for a kangaroo. You know, I really do want a kangaroo, but not right now. I'm poor. Okay, so we know that Moneybags is promoting slavery, so we'll just avoid all that. Let's hunt.
Yo, Spyro! I just found one of those portal thingamajigs that leads to a different world, but you'll have to glide to get across to it. Press the X button to jump, then press the X button again while you're in the air to glide. Just follow me.
Hunter, I know this. You've told me this before. In fact, I already knew it before you even told me the very first time. I figured it all out on my own. It was very simple. But now you're trying to teach me all this again? Good lord. And I just fell. Here I am, complaining that he's teaching me stuff, and then I fall off. Okay, so now let's actually focus on the actual tutorial.
I saw something shiny in that cave over there. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, let's do it.
You can get there by hovering. To hover, just press the triangle button at the end of your glide.
Oh, okay. I'll make sure I press this triangle button. I've never heard of that one before. Alright, try out this hover move, which is completely
I almost forgot. I found this egg.
I found this egg. Oh my god, it's the orbs all over again. He's just gonna have me doing random tasks just to give me these eggs. Good lord. Good lord. Hunter never learns. Actually, I never learn because I keep doing the tasks. I should just take the eggs from him. Alright, let's just jump in the hole since we're up here. Wait. I tried to say away and we at the same time, and it didn't work out. Oh, well, hang on, before we do that.
This is a Superfly power-up, Spyro. Whenever you walk through any power-up that looks like this one, it will allow you to fly for a while.
Okay. I had to make sure that we knew this. Alright? Just in case we forgot. You know, it's been a while. It's been a while. Which it hasn't, but, you know. Why do we even need that? Oh, probably for the A. Yeah, this is probably a dead end. Yeah, okay. Okay. I gotcha. We'll grab these gems and we'll get the power up. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that this video is only going to be focusing on the hub world because, I've been doing this for about 12 minutes and I still have about half of the hub world to go, and I'm pretty sure jumping into a level will just make the video go on for way too long. So yeah, it's probably only going to be the hub world, which is sort of unfortunate because there's no enemies in this world. I don't think there are. But you know, whatever. It's all good. It's all good. We are relearning the ropes, which is important. It's very important. Even though
Your game camera is currently in passive mode.
Oh, this right here is another reason why this one's my least favorite. Look how simple they made the pause menu. First game had the big journal that popped up and everything, and this one they just kind of, oh, here's the pause menu. It's really simple. I wonder if they rushed this game. Did they? I want to say they did. I'm not sure if I'm confusing this one with Enter the Dragonfly, which I know that one was rushed, but I'm not sure if they rushed this one, which would... Even when you enter levels and complete levels, they took out the little cutscenes when you enter them and exit them, which I thought those were amazing in the second one, and I'm not sure why they took them out. Which I'm guessing it's because they rushed it or whatever, and they just made everything so simple.
I see an egg at the bottom of this lake. I would go get it, but I don't want to get my fur all wet. Maybe you could get it. You can dive underwater by pressing the square button when you're on the surface, and charge underwater by holding down the square button.
He's just really lazy, he doesn't want to swim. Which, that's the one upside with this one. You have all the powers and abilities from the second one, just like the Crash games. You just get all the powers you got, and then you don't have to worry about, oh, I gotta go to Moneybags and learn how to swim underwater, because that makes sense. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get the rest of these gems. I know I kept saying that they were rushing it. I'm not entirely sure they rushed the game, so don't take my word completely on it. But that's how it seems to me. Okay, so we'll grab all these, and yeah, this right here is I've got a special task for you. Yeah, those are basically the Sparks levels. It's sort of like a top-down shooter, which I suppose is pretty different, but they're not that great. They really aren't. This is pretty cool. You actually use the hot air balloon. They travel to different hub worlds, which makes sense because we're back in the Dragon World. So it's kind of a good mix of the second game and the first game, or at least with the elements, I guess. Can I even get all the gems in this world? Like, right now? Did I just get them all? Need 20 dragon eggs to get in there. Wait, is this it? 400 out of 400, alright. Oh, we could break these rocks, can't we? And there's an egg inside, alright. So yeah, I'm obviously not going to be able to do a level in this video, so I'm just going to go ahead and save Sheila, and
I'm getting paid a fortune to keep Sheila the kangaroo locked up. The pesky animal must have been causing a lot of trouble for that poor sorceress. I suppose I could accidentally let the kangaroo escape if you were to pay me, say, a small fee.
A small fee? Here we go with the small fees. 300, and that actually is a huge fee, considering that this is right at the beginning, but yeah, sure, let's do it.
Spyro, I love your sweet naivete. Your kind-hearted nature might be your downfall someday, but for the time being, it's making me rich.
He's trash.
I hope you appreciate this favor I'm doing in letting you out.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
Right. After all, I'm just doing my job.
Reckon you be one of them dragons then?
Yeah, name's Spyro.
Never thought I'd see one. You dragons used to rule this entire world, you know. Then all of a sudden you left. Poof.
Dragons used to live here?
Didn't you know? They say it was over 1,000 years ago, I think.
And they just left?
Yeah, and the weird thing is, after they left, all the magic in the world just sort of went with them. I mean, they say this world used to have magic coming out the wazoo. Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the dragons left, it all just dried up.
Is that why some of the portals don't work?
Yeah, they're starting to fade out too, one by one. Well, I gotta get back home and do some damage control. Come visit anytime you like.
Okay, so there we go, and yeah, I probably should have remembered to tell you that there are a couple levels that are closed. Actually, I think it's just the one for right now, but yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I'm not sure if the next video I'm gonna do Sheila's level, or if I'm just gonna do the first level right here, which is Sunny Villa, but either or, maybe both possibly, if they're short enough. And how do I get that man? I don't know, I don't really care, but I'll go ahead and I'll end it here. Next video, I already told you, so I'll end it now. Till the next video, I'll miss you.